NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US
Wait,
Bank
what teacher
Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Fielded about a yard deep.
Where the hell is that? Right here.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Synchronous.
Pick a play.
Wait, do we got a Zoom?
What do you mean?
A Zoom class? For I ain't joined this nigga yet.
Who?
This sphere nigga.
Oh, like when? Like tomorrow?
Like I haven't joined his Zoom. Like I gotta join his Zoom tomorrow, but like I don't got a code, I don't know how to join.
You could try the normal thing that they got.
But he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
Lizzie
to throw again on second down. Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player at the other, and they just locked people down.
Forced out to him, under pressure again, and down he goes again. Daniil Hunter drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, I thought Ryan popped up on my my ads.
This guy.
Cause it was a dude with a cowboy hat, and then the dude right above him named Ryan. But I say, yeah, let me take some numbers off for you, so don't take advantage and leave my heart. I'm finna add Scarlett Ames.
And the Vikings will be set up well as they take over field position. First and 10.
Your location, let's focus on communicating, cause I just need the time and place to come through.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook.
Send me your location, let's ride the vibrations. I need to write this essay.
This guy.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Acting like this cause I like to.
On second down.
Oh, he posted one. Fuck you, nigga.
He's taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Yeah. King Dave, man. Place to come through. Send me. Got the vibrations out of me. Nothing else to worry you.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Right. Come and vibe with me tonight. I don't need nothing else to worry you.
And that'll be caught by Diggs for a
Right. Come and vibe with me
It's a 6-yard touchdown
tonight. I don't
pass
need
as his guys are
nothing
able to
else
strike
to
first
worry
here in this opening quarter.
Nothing else
The extra point, and it's now a
for
7-0 game.
Ray Bradbury. Ray Bradbury.
I'm muting you, bro.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Why?
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee. As they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Bradbury is trying.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease minutes of the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out of them. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Here's Jackson. And an alley to run.
My boy Harrison Smith was coming for your head.
Able to improvise and get the first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson steps away to his left. Jackson
Fumble.
and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
How you spell malicious?
These guys
Never
are going to
mind.
get the football at the 37-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you
I need to
can,
listen to some African music.
Bro,
catch the football.
Jalen Ferguson, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. Got some real estate inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. On the ground, it's Cook. Strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. 8 yards on the pickup, but now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On 2nd down, it's Cook. All the way down inside the 5 of the 4. The solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Now this is an example of breaking down in defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll try to throw now.
Damn, can I like?
Field's got it. Touchdown Vikings. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And it's now 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Body pump. Is this my
And all
thesis?
that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have this.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Drops.
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now Jackson. gain till we hit halftime. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give these guys some excellent field position.
This is why I scored my famous touchdown. Dalvin Cook time.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Oh my goodness, pick up that block.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On 2nd down now. It's Cook. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They'll run for it. Cook. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Oh, that might be a pick.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Final play of the half, Cousins.
Oh my goodness. Who dropped that?
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
If that was Thielen, bro.
We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings.
Come on, Thielen, you got to make that catch.
Get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive
Oh, yeah!
the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 81 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast, being on second half no matter what. Those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just gotta get back to it, right?
That was so lucky.
And start pushing and try and get back to where you were.
That was the luckiest play ever.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st first and 10 from the 45. Now it's Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll look to roll it. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Jackson buys some time right. His pass caught at the 4.
Bro.
Is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, it's Jackson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Again, it's Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Following the good run by Cook, here's another first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to second and 4. From just shy of midfield, Cousins. And this is Cook with the grab. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down. Let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's second down.
And it is true, you can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
What's this?
Touchdown!
What do you have here?
Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And they got the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. Maybe I get their timing back.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
doesn't mind by this game.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
But I can't make a scene.
Jackson for the
But I can't
shotgun.
make a scene.
It's caught by Mark
See
Ingram.
you face to
They'll be
face. I'm
taken down,
thinking
but not
about the
before
days
they
we
work
used
it
to
across
be.
midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Daniil Hunter able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. Going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to go down again. Daniil Hunter and the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th.
Touchdown.
In the end zone, touchdown Minnesota. Tyler Conklin there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Daniil Hunter in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Being chased out left. It's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of of a ball game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with a late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw for him to Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll run on 1st down. Cook with a 1st down and much more. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I'm on Madden. I'm about to hop off. I just destroyed this dude 42-6.
Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't
I'm
it?
about to hop off on a good dub.
Yeah, because he trash.
The head coach will add a 4th phase.
That boy was using Lamar Jackson and still can't do anything.
Get a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Matter of fact, I'm about to try to get 50 on him.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across.
Hey, bro, my defensive end, bro, he has 8.5 sacks.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next
He's stupid. He should have double teamed him.
Getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this fight?
Another sack?
Nowhere to escape.
That's his 8.5.
Danielle Hunter in there yet again. They just cannot block, and he now has 8 sacks, and that is a new single-game record. To try again after the sack.
9 sacks.
The pressure gets to him again. The Vikings going to signal for their first.
He has 9 sacks, Ronald.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. There's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Incomplete.
It's incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Jackson now throwing on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
That was an easy win.
On this football game. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but
How is he the player of the game?
I mean, what
Danielle Hunter had 9.5 sacks in the fumble recovery.
They feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this.
My name is Ronald.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.